Hello everyone. I just wanted today to take a quick minute and tell you about our compensation plan. I've had a lot of you asking me lately, well, why should I recruit and how do I make money off of my team and what are the benefits of recruiting and how do I use the compensation plan and how do I read the chart? So I thought I'd take a quick minute here, just a quick overview to tell you how it works. So here's our Scentsy Family Compensation Plan. It's the same thing for Velada as well if you're a Velada Scentsy Family brand consultant. So if you look down here at the bottom, it shows what you need to do. So on the left-hand column, it shows the rank. So it starts from the bottom and then you move all the way up to the top. So you start down here. Once you enroll, you begin as an essential consultant. And then if you look into the next column, you can see your responsibilities. So, and you can see they're all in purple. These are your monthly responsibilities. So if you don't, let's say you promote to a rank, let's say you promote to Star Consultant right here. You have all the requirements during that month to promote to Star Consultant, but you don't get it again the next month because you had a really good month the month before. You are not penalized in any way, you just merely are not paid at that Star Consultant level unless you earn that rank every month. So you are paid at the rank that you achieve for that month. So let's go through. So there's the rank in the far left, and then your responsibilities, what you need to do to be paid at that rank. And then the last column here across the right side is the rewards. So you can see what you get for recruiting and exactly why you would want to recruit and what are the benefits for being up here at Superstar Director versus down here at Essential or Certified. So the only way to get up here to the top level or to any of the levels to move up is to recruit and grow your team. So I will show you exactly really quickly what it takes. So if you look over here on the left-hand column again, back to the rank side, you can see you start at Essential Consultant. That's where from the minute you sign up, you are enrolled as an essential consultant. And if you look across, you don't really have any responsibilities to earn that rank because you start out there, and your rewards are 20%. So you earn 20% commissions off of your PRV, which is your personal retail volume. So that's not always dollar for dollar. Unless you're in the United States, that's pretty much one-to-one, but there are different peg rates for each country that helps make this a global compensation plan and make it equal and fair for everybody. So anyway, just so that you can know, we can talk about PRV in another video, but for today, just know that you earn 20% of your personal retail volume. You can read it up here in this column. So what do you need to do to promote and move up a rank? Certified consultant. You can see here in this first left-hand column, your personal retail volume is 1,000. This is the only one that number is a cumulative mark. So whether it takes you a day, a week, a month, or a year to get to that 1,000 PRV mark, that's what it takes to get to that next rank. And as soon as you hit that, you will be paid 25% commission for that month. Now let's say you join this month and you sell really well, you have a lot of parties lined up, and you get to that 1,000 PRV in this month, then you will bypass the essential level, and the 20%, you'll be paid 25% for that whole month. It's retroactive for the whole month. So any month that you make that certified consultant mark, you will earn 25% for the whole month, and that will stay permanently. You will always bump up to that permanent 25% mark for your personal retail volume. The only time that'll be different is if you sell 2,000 PRV in one month, then you'll get an extra monthly bonus of an extra 5%. So you would make 30% in that 1 month. So if you're really gung-ho. So let's move up the rank. So to earn lead consultant, this is the first leadership bonus eligible rank. So you can see here on the left-hand column, personal retail volume, it's 500. And look how that's the same requirement whether you're a lead consultant, a star consultant, or all the way up to Superstar Director. All of us have to have at least 500 PRV every month to be able to qualify to be paid at our rank or to promote to the next rank. And then you can see here the next column is group wholesale volume. So in order to be a lead consultant, your group wholesale volume, so that's everybody who you've recruited and everybody underneath them, needs to reach 1,000 wholesale altogether. So that's 75% of retail. So, and you also have to have active frontline consultants. You have to have at least one. So active means you have to have them as frontline, means somebody that you personally have recruited. So those are your frontline. And active means they have to put in 150 PRV order that month to be active. So if you recruit them and they haven't put in an order yet, they don't count as an active Frontline Consultant yet. So then you move on over and you see, what do you get for that? You get the 25%, because that's always a given. You get 25% on anything you sell as soon as you hit that rank. You get an extra bonus on your own sales as well. You get a 2% on your personal wholesale volume, and you get 2% on your frontline essential or certified consultants. Notice if you go over to your frontline lead consultant box, if you go up, if you have a lead consultant underneath you and you are a lead consultant, notice that box is empty. You have to be at least a rank above your frontline so that you can be paid on them and their team. So going up to Star Consultant, again, you can see you would need 500 PRV at least. All of you and your whole team together need 2,500 group wholesale volume, and you would need at least 2 active frontline. And then go over to the last column, and what do you see? You see your rewards. 25% commissions, of course, that's a given, and you earn an extra 4% on your own personal sales of the wholesale. You earn 4% on your essential or certified and teams, as well as 2% on your leads. So again, since you're a star, you're 1 level above the lead, and 2 levels above the essential or certified, so you do get paid on them. But again, look, you don't get paid on your star if you are a star. You don't get paid on your star downline. So it's great to have a go-getter downline and to recruit somebody who's just really active and going for it and selling lots and promoting. But you do need to remember that you need to do the other things so that you can always stay ahead of them as far as possible, because the faster you can make it up to director, once you get to director, again, that's 500 personal, 10,000 group wholesale volume. So that's you and everybody underneath you, all adds up. So you can see how the bigger your group and your team, the easier it is to get to these higher levels and to make those numbers and to make them consistently. Your team wholesale volume up to director, your team wholesale volume is 2,000. That differentiation is if you have a director underneath you. Then they become their own team, but they will always be part of your group. So they always count towards your group wholesale volume, but their team wholesale volume will be their own. So then you need to come up with 2,000 wholesale volume of your own team, not counting if you have another director underneath you. Again, 3 active frontline. There's no requirement for a first generation director yet, because you don't need one to become director. That's not a qualification. You'll get 25% commission bonus. You'll get a 9% personal wholesale volume bonus, 9% on your first level essential or certifieds, 7% on your leads, 5% on your stars, 2% on your superstar consultant, and that's on the superstar consultant and their whole team. So that's not just on them. I mean, all of these count for that team and below. And here's where you see you get the 3% bonus on your frontline director, their wholesale volume, as well as you being a director. So that's the first place where you can be paid on somebody who's at your same level, or they could even be above you. If you are a director and they are a star director, even though they're underneath you, you will still be paid on them. That's the bonus of being a director or above. And you will get that 3% that 3% in this yellow box is the frontline director Q. So if they haven't made their director team numbers for 3 months in a row, then they drop down to Q. So then you get 3% on them, or you also get 1% generation director on your team wholesale volume. So yeah, so then you can look up and see Star Director, what you would need to do to get to Star Director, and then Superstar Director, that is the highest level within our Scentsy company. You need 500 personal retail volume, again, the same as all the rest, 80% group wholesale volume, 10,000 team wholesale volume, which is not counting any of the other directors underneath you, 3 active frontline consultants, and 4 first-generation directors. That doesn't mean they have to be your frontline. That just means they have to be a first-generation director. And then you can look across and see all of the bonuses that you get. So anyway, if you have any questions, we can go in depth further, but hopefully this helps you see why you would want to recruit and the bonuses that you can get, the leadership bonuses from moving up the compensation plan. So good luck, happy recruiting and building those teams.